Yo, yo, yo. I don't know if it went live or not. Yes, it did. We're live. We're live, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I need to figure out how to play that music. Anybody, if you have listened to listen to this listen to this live stream, yeah. I need to learn how to play that music because yeah, otherwise it's just gonna be quiet. But overall, yes. Welcome. Live stream. Today is Monday. Yeah, Monday, July 18th, 2022. So far, weekly has opened up bullishly on AUDUSD. And from the weekend analysis, what we noticed was price action was bullish all of not all of last week, but towards the end of last week, Thursday, Friday, we shifted the trend bullishly right back in over here. We got the high, low, high, closing above 4-hour structures. So this weekend or this week coming into the market, we were definitely looking for price action to push above these MI highs, 4-hour structure. And as it pulled back last night, I had 2 entries on AU. I had one way at the top because I thought it was going to keep pushing. And I had one right here at the break of the structure most recently broken. And as you can see, I was targeting the daily high. We didn't necessarily reach that high, so I think this pullback retracement, as long as we stay above these 4-hour support zones here, I think we're going back up to potentially retest that area in that level. Overall, yeah, right now downtrending. So it'll definitely be a what time is it? 7:35. Let's see. Once we see price action potentially close above here, then we'll definitely start looking for breaks and retests above. Let's see what that is, 68,130 area. So that's where we at with AU right now. So I already currently have 4-hour supports and resistance outlined. We got our London. We got our sessions marked up. So we got the London low right down here, London high. New York open, created a pullback, pushed the market higher, and then it just kind of retraced throughout the rest of the New York session. So coming to the Asian session. Previous Asian session created the high, or started the bullish price action for us at the beginning of the week. So we got the high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. We did break this 1-hour structure here, so I will be cautious when taking the buys, because that's one of the things I key into as far as looking for a trend reversal. This right here is the uptrend, so this will be the trend reversal I'm looking for up here. And one of the ways I look to see or identify that trend reversal is a structure, break of structure on the 1-hour, retest these highs. So potentially we could get that move tonight and into the London, and then potentially in the NY session in the morning is where we can see price action either manipulate that level or just start to melt from up there. I have looked over on Forex Factor. Do got some monetary policy meetings coming up here very short. Oh, it already dropped. It should already drop. 7:30, it's 7:37. See what we got, refresh. Okay, well, wait, hold up. It's 10 o'clock, so that's 9:30, my bad. It's only 7:30. Yeah, 7 o'clock is 19:21 is 9. Okay, so we got a little time for the news jumps off over here on Forex Factory. I feel like I'm low on volume. But let's see what we got over here. Australian dollar technical forecast, AUD/USD bear face trend support. Okay, strategy webinar. Nope. U.S. market open, sentiment support with U.S. earnings due to FOMC breakout period on the way. Australian dollar Q3 technical forecast, dollar prow just below highs. It's Euro gas per gas. Australian NZD dollars get lift from sky high inflation. Okay. Dollar lurks below high. Dollar lurks below highs as Euro gas for gas. What does that mean? Overall, kind of want to go through this trade right here I took last night. 7:38, so we got some time. So, like I said, once price action, this is that bar replay. We get the 5 o'clock open. So I wasn't at my charts. I wasn't at my charts at this time, but I was monitoring the price. So what the first thing I identified was price action bullish. Last major support on the 15-minute time frame before price action created the high point. You see price action pull back here, and then this is where the market opens. So first thing I'm looking for on the 15-minute chart, does it break the support here first, and then does it come down here and get active with these levels down here next? So you can kind of see I identified how far from this range to that, or from this level to that level, the range here in the middle. So that was one of the things I was looking to identify as price action open up. Do we go here, or do we go up there, or do we just keep going sideways? And as you can see, price action came to that level, reacted bullishly, pushed up. The rest of the candles push up. You got a rejection candle here, and then you got a little bearish print, but this is from 5 to 6, so I necessarily didn't react to any of this price action. Continue to let it push higher. And what I did was I went back to, well, no, I just identified that. So what I was looking at was this level here, and I was waiting for a close above, and I kind of identified here about 6:45. So that was one of the next things I wanted to see as far as price going bullish. So once we went above that level and then started closing above that level, the next thing I was looking for, especially on the 15-minute. So then what I did see here was continuous bullish print. So what I'm thinking was, price action is struggling to break through that resistance on the higher time frame. And once it does finally get through that resistance, then potentially we could have shot up and then retraced. So once we close above, secure, this candle closed, this candle closed, this candle went to break the high, I entered. And then, of course, finally got that bearish print. Price started to retrace. I had this entry here, I think based off fibs, or it might have been a 5-minute entry, depending on, so it kind of lines up. So I do think it was based off the fib action. I like to watch. Tap this in, a little bit of drawdown, and then that candle closed bullish. This candle closed bearish. It did close bearish, but it closed above my 50%. This candle closed bullish, back above my 50%. This is one of the setups I like to play often, especially in the Asian session. And it consolidated for a while. Came back down with a little fake out action right here, and then it took off during the London. Now, this is one of the things I've also started to identify when it comes to the Asian session. I think I have an idea where price action is going. It kind of started off going that way, and then it just started to consolidate. So in my notes and in my plan and my back tests, when I'm starting to see this type of price action right here, what I've seen is price action grab a little bit of liquidity and also wait for the London open and then take off. So a little hidden gem there. So even if it would have went bearish, if I was expecting this to go bearish, the price action dipped down, slight retracement, kind of like you got right here, a little 50% retracement, then it just starts to consolidate. So once we get closer and closer and closer to that London open, you start to manipulate to the highs, and then it just melts off. So just a little something, like I said, I started to notice here within the market. So price action throughout London, I wasn't awake for any of this. Missed it all. Pushed up. Started to create a 1-hour support. Then we broke through that support at the NY open. Kind of like what I was saying with the Asian. He pushed up, started to consolidate, dipped down, grabbed liquidity, then pushed higher. Gave you that NY high. And, excuse me. Let me see. Why is this 1-hour level identified like that? and then the New York session just came and started dropping. So that's where we at right now. 1 hour level structure most recently broken is here. So this level really isn't too heavy of a confluence anymore because we pushed up, came back, created a support, pushed up again, and immediately broke through that support. So the only confluence I'll use as far as these levels looking left, price action pushed back and stalled out into that level and then started to drop lower. I wouldn't take this as a trend reversal just yet until we started closing up under here. So right up under here, 67, any of this level right up in here. Right up under that point, we start closing candles below that level, come back and retesting that level, respecting that level, then yeah, I would start considering the trend, start back shifting bearish and resuming the higher time frame trend. But ultimately, what I'm looking at this, I just saw this as a, push, drop lower, create a new low, deep retracement back into the daily highs. And yeah, particularly price action could melt from there, especially since we got this shift structure on 1 hour. So we got or breaker structure. We need a pullback and stay below this level to confirm as we break the low to shift the structure. So when you bring the analysis back, this move here was the breaker structure. Any pullback that stays below this high right over here, even if it wicks above and close below this high, will be your next lower high or potential lower high, depending on if it has enough gas to close below this low. So that is the first thought idea that I have coming up. If we close above this level, then I'm looking for breaks above this bullish continuation zone at 68,740 area. Break above there, retest here, and then continue the bullish trend back into the highs over here. But for tonight and tonight only, potentially if we get the setup during the Asian session that we need to see, then we're potentially taking buys. Cautious buys back into the level we just broke out of, and if it continues during the London, back into NY highs, and then if it continues from there, then lucky charms. So we can get rid of this. I need to let me see. I don't really like this. Would be potentially market from here. So we pushing back down into support, and we getting this funkiness here. So I would need to see potentially I want to see how we react from here. 68, about 168, 130, about 4 pips away. Oh shit, I could have just read that. Yeah, look further than that, but about 4 pips away. 15-minute chart. We're not in bar replay mode anymore. Okay, yeah, 15-minute chart. So potentially could be an Asian low here, depending on what happens when we push back into this red zone right up here. What does the chart look like this? Reset. Okay. So yeah, this could be potentially really tricky here at first. Wow. I'm gonna get this chart set first, and then I'll go and review the rest of them. We got about 10 minutes before we need to be. I'm just setting up my 4-hour zones. Does this look weird on the lower time frame? take this whole area. This candle, and that candle. We just tapped here, so let's see if we get what type of reaction we get from there. Pump fake that NY low, like you're gonna keep going lower, hop down to the 15. Yeah. If I was feeling risky, I would have bought right there. Knowing that price action has to retrace. Now, the only issue with buying right here is you don't know how far price action is going to push up, how much of a retracement it's going to give you. So, what you want to do, you know, say to be safe, is allow this to push away and then come back. Potentially, if it retests, potentially take the buys from here or here, however it retests. If it does retest, I'm just creating scenarios at this point. But yeah, if it takes off from here, you know, just keep printing bullish. I'll wait till it go up here, potentially see if it come back and stay above this low, and then catch it from somewhere back down here to see if we can swing it from the London to the New York. So we're gonna see. So what I want to do is, if we break below the low, I want to come back and watch it. I don't like this level right here, but and I say I don't like the level because we got the level identified and price action already broke through it here. So the support is really way down here. But on the higher time frame, right on top of it, I guess he's just carrying this wick right here. Grab liquidity and push through. All right, so pushing over to Bitcoin, had a mean call all this morning. Tight little short action. I had a buy limit here, never did hit. I had a short right over here, was targeting the lows down here, got tailed out. After we took some profits right over there, took a little bit of profits when we came down, I think here, pulled back, got tagged out on the trailing stops, and then was looking forward to retest one more time and then push up. Didn't get that. Came this morning and saw price action push and manipulate the highs. And the first thing I did was look left to see how much liquidity did it grab. Bump out to the 1 hour. Did it grab all the highs or did it just grab the most recent highs? And when I saw that we didn't push above, I was like, oh yeah, retracement to push higher. I was not ready and set to take any of the buys simply because I caught the shorts. I saw this candle close. This candle closed when I got to the chart. We were right here. So as soon as we started breaking lows, the boy was in that thing. I had first stops was above there. And then what I did was I had me a little trend line, plotted out something like this right here. And as soon as we closed below that trend line, trailed in the stops. Simply because at this point we're now breaking through resistances, or breaking through supports and respecting resistances, or yeah, breaking through supports and respecting resistances. So as price action comes down, we push up a little bit, this little bullish candle here, then we broke there, pushed up a little bit, then we broke that low. So we're breaking through supports and respecting resistance. So that's why I trailed to stop here. And I was targeting down here somewhere. Didn't hit TP, or it actually did. It swiped past and didn't take me out. So what I did was I tried to stop on the right here, and I got tagged out. So go back. So this was my trade here. Wherever it hit that trailing stop right there, and right in over here, BTC This is what I was looking at this morning. Little chart that I threw out to the group. If we're going bully on BTC, we need to pull back to one of these levels. Boom, boom, 15 minute, 1 hour. And like I said, came back, started coming down. Oh, yeah. Once we pushed up, yeah, I came back to the charts as we started breaking lows. Got up in that thing, trend line there. And then once we started breaking, trailed to stop some more. And then we actually touched the TP, but like I said, didn't take me out of the trade, so it is what it is. And yeah, I knew we had to pull back, especially after seeing this move here to go higher. So that's where we at with it on Bitcoin. How far I see it going up. We have to see when we get back to about 23,300. So about 23,300 be probably the next reaction area you get. Yeah, so we'll line that up later on tonight, and then we'll get active on Bitcoin, potentially. It's pushing right now, so you have to wait for that retracement. So the first thing I'll look for Bitcoin coming up next, if you want to catch the next buys, let it push, and then wait for the first bearish close on 1 hour. You can do it on the 4 hour as well. 4 hour obviously going to take a little bit longer, but the 1 hour push. If it only pushed to here, and then the next candle prints and close bearish, then that's what I'm looking for, because I know the retracement is coming next. UJ from the weekend analysis. Wait to see how price action reacts from here. So we tapped into this level. We tried to push higher. Failed to break highs. We came down. Failed to create new lows. We are failing to push higher. So at this point, if I was looking for buyers from right here and I had this entry right here, I would start to, I would especially this is the hour chart, I would start to be getting nervous, simply because you got a high, lower high, and yeah, it is starting to push sideways. So you know, yeah, depending on how I would have got in. Overall bullish, simple. Price action says wait for a retracement, 50% field around 17, right where it's at. So price action did come down. Would have been a pretty tight entry, you know, pretty sniperish, and potentially would have been up about 34 pips at this point. And then, you know, yeah, so you could have been cashed out by now. If you took this trade based off the weekend analysis, we got that one in the group as well. Where we at? There we go. So that's before market open. We're going to see how price action reacts from here. I try to get these dropped out in the group every week. But, you know, I got kids, I got a life, and I got others going on. So if it work, it work. If it don't, then, you know, hit the line, and I can do what I can for you. I was looking for these buys on GJ last night, but I got caught up in AU, and by the time it took off, I was no longer interested. 11 o'clock right here, your boy is ready to get off the chart. So if I would have seen it push up into this area and start to exhaust, and then that kind of close bearish, I probably definitely wouldn't have been interested. But overall, it played out. I wanted to take buys above this level. First targets would have been at 30 pips, second targets at 55 pips. And as you can see, both of them got smashed. The analysis from the weekend, higher time frame is currently bullish, pushing into a 4 hour structure, this black area right behind here. As we can see, continuation buys are potentially setting up here. So if I come back over here tonight and we starting to close above 165, 285, your boy will take those buys back into the highs, and I will target 166 or 11. But we got to close back above that level first. I was looking for, if we pushed up here and then retraced to the bottom, I would have bought from down here and then try to retest the highs. But as you can see, just like AU, we started out bullish and continued bullish and then retraced. This was what I was expecting on AU. This is why I took the buy at the high and then it automatically retraced on me. But what GJ did is what I know price action can do, and you know that's why I bought at the top. So it did also offer you a retracement here, 1 bar retracement. So break, retest, and up out of there. So if I was watching it still, I would have had buys above there. Potential beginning stops. Long position from here. Stops originally would have been from up under there, and then, well, hell no, because the original targets would have been there. Go back to the drawing board on that, Scooby-Doo. Let's see. yeah, so I would have potentially had it right up under here, knowing we haven't broke those Asian lows just yet. If I would have had a buy stop in, this is how I would have took the trade. 57 pip stop. We would have broke, yeah, I would have trusted this low. So right at a 1-to-1 overall. If the buy stop got active, you potentially had no drawdown and just straight to target. So, yeah, that's what it would have been on that one. GU kicking out to the hour chart. 7:58. We got about 2 minutes left. Yeah, have to see what price action does at this level. It was. Let's go back. It was at 188.01. We broke above, came back to retest, and we got up out of that thing. So if I was tracking GU all night last night, I would have had buys, continuation buys, breaking retest buys. We pushed above. Now we got to get back above that level and close above that level to confirm that price action is going to continue to go bullish. But yeah, originally week open, we'd have some pretty good setups and outcomes. Looking at gold. Probably would have got chopped up right here because price action is down here from the weekly open. I would have been looking for the break and the retest. Don't know if I would have. Yeah, I probably would have counted that as the break. Don't know if I would have said this was big enough retest to try to buy. So I would have waited for price action to start closing above some of these highs and then took a buy and then potentially. That's a nice little pivot. Ultimately, in a downtrend, so yeah, risky right there. But I was looking for price action to potentially pull back and just give a little retracement action off of this big ass drop. We've just been bearish. So, if we finally found the bottom and then we closed above structure on the 1 hour, then that's why I was looking for the buys there. One of the things I did notice was monthly support, daily support, 4 hour support, 1 hour support, all in the same location. So this is a pretty strong level. So looking at this for tonight, if price action comes down, stall out on this 1 hour support again, potentially could be back pushing back and getting the highs. And we broke structure on the hour, so I would definitely, if you trade gold and you out there and you watching this, I would definitely wait and be setting up for potential buys from down here. Or it could pull down a little bit more and find, deeper retracement, but definitely be ready. I do not believe that this is going to continue to go bearish. I do not believe, but I don't trade gold that often. But based off the way I trade, 1 hour chart, we breaking structure to the upside, we pull back. If we don't break these lows, definitely catch them highs. And then NZD USD, how we hitting? I didn't mark this one, but overall, we pushed up. Didn't necessarily break structure on the hourly here. We're right at support, so we got some big bullish activities coming away from here. Potentially could have some action. All right, so back to AU, 8 o'clock. This is what I was saying. Potentially could catch those buyers from down there. Some shotgun buyers. You want to get in slick early. And you would definitely have to hope and pray that price action had the gas to break through this first resistance right here. But let's see what happens. Now this is the point where we need the music. That good music. 8 o'clock, we start breaking lows. I ain't hopping in. Simply because on the 1 hour chart, if we had all this action, we did break 1 hour support right here that created, 1 hour level that created a new high. I think this right down here is a 4 hour level. Yep. So ultimately, if this trend is going to reverse and continue to go bearish, we have to close below 67,974. 67,974. So we close solid below 67,974, and potentially break some retests all the way back to the bottom. The price actually going to swoop right through these equal lows. Yeah. Ultimately, this is big bullish. You even could say, you know what I'm saying, you can look for that 50% retracement. This is the price action that broke structure right over here on the higher time frames. So you could be looking for that 50% replay, but we need price action to close below that 4-hour support first. 15 minutes. Yeah, so at this point, I guess we just sit back and watch. I ain't got no music. Bitcoin already shot off, so ain't nothing to look for over there. Potentially smash up GJ, but you know. Excuse me. Yeah, and we got news at 9:30, so that's another thing. Like, bro, gotta wait for that news, cause you hop in and then get liquidity grab, and then stomach gonna hurt. You gonna be real frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Stomach gonna bubble. 3-step drop, so we need to close the ball this 3-step drop to go back bullish. Right now, I think we get some pump fake action to the downside right here. I ain't gonna hop in because I want to protect my profits. I've been winning, since last week, and we came in booming and banging last night. So yeah, I don't really trust the shorts till we start getting up under here. Now this could just melt, and then you could just miss the easy trade for the night. You know, we already pushed into resistance on the 15-minute, and now you get some action to the downside. So let's see. We real early within the Asian session too to be breaking through this 4-hour support. So let's see what happens. I really don't like the way this is marked up, but I know this is a liquidity grab on a higher time frame to push price higher. So this is my support right here, my friend. I don't like adjusting on the 1 hour. Get this candle. And then we're going to drag them to the body of that candle. Oh, yeah. I think this is about to drop right down to that support. So that might have been an easy trade for the night. That looked a little bit better, but yeah. Let's see. Especially if we break this low right here, that definitely would have been an easy trade for the night. Let's see how they rock. So I might be on for to about 8:30, 8:45, depending on how this play out. If it play out good, then I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna, show y'all how to get active. But if it, just doing this right here, then I can't sit in the white noise for too long. And then whoever watching it, I know y'all ain't want to listen to the white noise. I haven't figured out how to play the music just yet, but when I do, or if you know, drop a comment, I'll let your boy let me know. But seeing this right here, if we don't break lows, your boy hopping down to that fad, to that FIFA. Oh, we're going to pull up my mans. And yeah. Ooh. I'm feeling froggy. Because I'm expecting this to go bullish. Ooh, hold up. Let's see. If we don't close above 50%, I can't do it. I took the same type of trade the other day live on the tube. We were live. So if I got to wait now because from this is what you got from 6 o'clock, we came out and we created a low. From this point at 7:23, we came and we pulled back. Now at this point, this is not a lot of price action, but if you're just reading, you got a high, low, lower high with an equal low. If this price action is not able to push back above this 50% on this 1 hour chart, on this 1 minute chart, it's gonna melt. And not melt like majorly, but from a 1 minute chart, it's gonna look like a melt. But on the higher time frames, you're pushing into this 4 hour support, which is about 10 pips away. And it's gonna look like, this is about to drop and go crazy. But I'm waiting on these buys. So if we close back above 50%, I would need to see a break and retest before I got in to go bullish. If we close below, I'm sitting and waiting to potentially try and scalp from down here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Or if we push up through this point right here, I'm getting in back into this support right here, or this resistance right here. I need something to eat. I just came from the gym. Oh, 12 pips. Ooh, yeah, that might be a little shaky right there. 12 pips back to that structure there. Gonna be kind of tight, my G. You're gonna be tight. We grab liquidity over here before we push big bullish. So what's the chances that when you grab liquidity again before we push back big bullish? So yeah. Oh, I want to take this scalp short so bad, but I know that range is because this right here, this plays out. Let's see. We're gonna paper trade it. Paper trade it. I don't want the short because I think we're going long, so we're gonna paper trade it. As soon as price action push into here, this will be my entry. This will be my stop. And if we had the range to the downside, I would really get active on this setup, but it ain't there. So let's see what happens. Ooh, so at this point, I would have been in the trade for the short. But like I said, we ain't got the range to the downside, so I ain't believing in it. Now, if this candle right here on the 1 minute time frame closes above this 50%, at that point is when I would start looking for retest. And then I'm up out of there. I'm going big bullish. Candle close with no top wick, no range. Let's see if we get that retracement. If we stay above here, I'm going. It might be the first L, but it is what it is. Tight stops right up under here. Proper risk management at all times. Proper risk management. Proper risk management is the key to the game. Save your brain. Keep from going insane. Yeah. I'm gonna be a rapper too. So at this point, we got our Asian low. I'm about to get rid of these loops. Delete. Yo, cause we on and we ready. Delete. Yo, cause we on and we ready. Ooh, if we hold up. So right now the paper trade on the shorts, kind of pushing back in profits. Let's see what happens. Now we currently, if we stay above this low, I'm telling you, I'm getting active. Let me put this up here so anybody think I'm pump faking. Go PAPER, paper trade. If we break this high right here, I'm buying. I'm getting in. But right now, paper trade holding up. Could be a quick bang bang, or it could be the market just go bearish tonight, and I could be completely wrong, and that'd be what it is. But we about to find out. I told you this setup right here be hitting. And if we definitely had, if this would have went to 20 pips down here, I would have got in. 10 pips, and then it could leap. Ooh. If this candle closes bullish, that opens up, that's open right now, then that candle break that high, I'm getting in. I'm just trying to put out the possible scenarios of all the ways that I would get in. Excuse me. But right now, paper trade holding up. So the original scalp buy that I said I would have got in because I knew we was at the market, pushed up for 9 pips. So, you know, if you like short trades like that. Ooh, we got a bullish close. Let's see. Hold on, hold on. Oh, in there. In there one more time. And then if we close big bullish, I'm in there again. Start breaking highs, in there again. Stops on the buys. Let's see, we got it right here. I really want it up under this level right here, but that's fucking huge. Let's see. Oh, that was 13 pips. Oh yeah, you definitely going down there. 15 of them things. Put them all the way back to 15. And then as we continue to break structure to the top side, then I'll adjust it as we go. Remembering that this ain't but 12 pips right here, so taking off some profits right there. And then if we push, let's see if we come back. That was the structure on the other side. So if we push to here, taking off some profits there. Let's see what the paper trade here for. I'm in on the buys. Paper trade about to get smacked, I think. But I'm in on the buys for sure, Off the 1 minute, we on the 1 minute. Now this definitely could still drop. Price action right now currently on the 1 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute. It's all bearish. I'm getting in based off experience. I'm getting in based off of where we are in the price action cycle. And I'm aware that price action can melt down here and grab liquidity and then still push up. So proper risk management at all times. Paper trade on the shorts. Let's see, I see this setup right here a couple times throughout the week. I'll take that all day. But because the range back into that 4-hour level is so short, I'm not interested in this. I'm interested in this over here. Especially if we can't break this low right here. Especially. But we're gonna sit and wait right now. You know, we down a couple pips, we some drawdown. A little bit of drawdown, little drawdown. Oh man, I forgot to put me on. Oh wait. My I got to figure, I got to do some more research on this OBS. I don't know enough. Because I don't know how to put my picture so y'all can see me. Right now, we couple pips drawdown. Let's see what happens. But while this running, I'm about to go get something to drink. I'm gonna throw tightening them off. 50% stops before I do that. If we break below these Asian lows, we'll go ahead and cut 50% loss. Simply because I'm expecting us not to break that low and continue higher. But if it does, you know, come all the way back deep into that support, then we can potentially get back in lower. So save your profits and just re-enter from the downside. If you got in too early, you know, you got happy feet. And we didn't shift on the one. So if this closes, you know, and shift and close above this high, then pull back, then I will get in again on that pullback. But you got to do that first. Definitely in kind of early, you know. So cut 50%. Let's see what we got. How far that is. 3 pips. So we close below there, cut 50% at 3 pips, then let the rest run. 15 big pips stop, or 15 total pip stop out, and then we're looking about 25 pip target. Taking some profits right up here, taking second profits up there, and then if it continues. Yeah, I'm going to get some drink. I'll be right back. Like paper trade might hold up. Yeah, came back and retested that 50. Let's see. Paper trade might hold. Come on, show me something. Well, let's go back and see why we look on the higher time frames. We're gonna blank everything. Okay, came down. Trying to push. Like I said, we start breaking lows, and yeah, we definitely coming back down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That might be it. And I can potentially see why. You know. Let's see if we cut 50% or we push bullets. Let's see what we're gonna do. Cut 50% is what save your life, save your account. You know, you had a ideal trade set up and it didn't play out for you. Then get up out. Ain't no need in, riding through and be like, oh, I hope it pull back up. No, hell no. Get out at 3 pips. I was up out of that thing. So yeah, and it's be mature about it and say, okay, I was wrong up here. I got out early. I saved some bread. Whatever you doing with it. I saved some of whatever I was investing with, and now I can get in at a cheaper price and potentially take it back up. Or if it continues to break through supports, I can ride that thing on down and make my bread, my investment back, and then get a little bit more. But you got to be at the point where you can identify structures and trends and all that good stuff, and also be willing to accept where you was wrong. Ain't nothing wrong being wrong. And as soon as it pushes through, then I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna get up out. I just see it building up, teasing. I got you, bitch. Then we gonna melt. Paper trade success. Let's see, got a little trend line right there going on. Let's see what happens. Let me go ahead and get up out of one of these. Catch it at a cheaper price. And if you took the paper trade, then there it is. Paper trade, come up big. Let me see. Nice little sniper entry for 4 pips. If it keep leaking there, then like a charm. Trigger treating it, bitch. Trigger treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. You know what I'm saying? Change that trend, put me in again. Ride that thing. To the top again. There it is. Busting out raps and busting out trades. 2 for 1. You come to the channel and get 2 for 1. Learn how to rap, learn how to trade. I'm just tripping. I'm just bored because price action ain't doing what I wanted to do yet, but as soon as it do, I repeat, as soon as it do, your boy will add positions or I will get out of positions. If it do what I want to do, then I'm getting active. If it don't do what I want to do, I'm getting active. We're getting active 2 times. I trade the Asian. I wonder why my description ain't pop up at the bottom. It just say I trade the Asian. Paper trade on the shorts. The actual is the long. So we got in. Right over here. We started breaking highs. Let me see. Entry price 68.068. 68. We off by some counter pips. 68.068. So with the spread, we got in right there. And yeah, I hit the buy button as we broke above this little this high right here. As we broke above there, hit the buy button. But as you can see, with spread, we got right there. And yeah, that's how we're gonna run it. This is a little bit bigger right here. So then you jump to 4 pips on your cut 50% level. Ooh, I just saw something interesting. I think I'm gonna get in again. Yep, one more time. And then if we keep going up, then I'm gonna one more time again on that end. And it's on the 1 minute too. So this on the 1 minute, this on the 1 minute. Yeah. Hopefully we can bust up this paper trade right quick. And then yeah, so like I said, TP1 back up in here. I know it's not that big of a range, but you know what I'm saying? We did suffer a little bit of drawdown. So we want to secure as quick as possible. I think that's probably about 4 pips again. Oh, 5 pips. So we probably won't. Probably let that thing bust on up the hill. We probably start trailing. If we got to cut 50 right here and actual stops are way down here, once we hit this level, if we close above, then we'll start trailing. If we don't close above, then we'll trail even more. But so we got a 15 pip stop now. If we close above, then we'll come up to about 8 pip stop. And then, you know, as we continue to break higher and create higher highs, higher lows, then I'll continue to trail. You know, so we need to close above. Then our trail starts up to 8 pips. And then as it come back and retest and break again, then I'll trail them up to even. And then if we reach targets, taking off profits. And then if we push higher, then continue to trail. Continue to trail as we break. So as this breaks, trail here. As this one breaks, if it continues, trail to here, so on and so forth. But right now, we struggle boating. Why you look like Hoochie Fi Hoochie? Yes, we live on the tube. What's up? Shout out to Shaky69. She's been out shaking ass in the streets. She think it's sweet. Hold on 1 second. Bruh, y'all seen that right? She trying to block out the camera, so see you big kids too. Hey man, go ahead with all that now.
On the live feed.
On the live. Right now we stalling out. Yeah. Higher time frame, you know.
Grayson just flicked Bella and Jada and Kevin off.
For what?
I don't know. They were leaving.
You feel some type of way?
They were leaving.
Oh.
And he just flicked them off.
I got a loud background. I do apologize about the noise. Hey, hit that door for me, bro.
Damn, bro. I'm trying to fold the clothes, bro.
I'm live on the tube. Y'all making noise. You all in the background folding clothes and stuff. You know?
Well, at least the clothes is getting folded.
We trying to make money, bro. I got a couple quarters in the bed.
What if I give you a lap dance?
Hey, we can't be talking
First
about,
ones.
bro. You got the you got the mic on live, bro. We hot. We live on the charts. Ooh, are these tweezer bottoms? Almost. If it was tweezer bottoms, I'd probably go full margin right here. No, I'm tripping. But them tweezer bottoms, if you ever catch them, believe in them, trust in them. Now, what I don't like right here is this 15-minute candle close with no wick at the top. So potentially this is probably about to pull all the way back down here. It didn't leave any range for the next candle to fill and continue up higher. Let's see what happens. I don't like this. If I wasn't live, I probably would close some positions. Yeah, see how you got the candle closed with no wick at the top? You looking for retracement to come next. I don't like this right here. But overall, we didn't break that low. We did shift a little bit on the 5. We pulled back and we didn't break the low. So potentially, it's shaky right here, especially not with no. Yeah, I don't know, man. If any paper trade might hold up. Paper trade might take it up. Well, we're gonna sit right here and watch though. We're gonna hold on tight. Free bud. Let's see how we look on the Twitter. Bro just went crazy on Twitter. BTC did me dirt. Smashed up TPs. Didn't close me out. Oh, I was salty. Right here last night or yesterday, caught the shorts and we was breaking the lows, pulled back. We closed 30% up top. Yeah, then got wicked out. Okay. Yeah, so when they pulled down the first time, and then, yeah, when I was looking down on the liquidity feed, it looked funky. So I got up out of that thing. Don't nobody be liking none of my stuff on Twitter, bro. I just be dropping them and dropping them and dropping them. And you just be looking past and like, oh, bro, nobody, you know. Bad. Bad. Hey. I'm silent. You know I'm blended. Hood, you know, I got plenty. Yeah, we was booming and bumping last week, bro. Yeah, hitting. All almost a, got the breakdowns, we got the analysis, you know, telling everybody why we getting in, where we getting in, what's going on. We seen a 1 hour shift getting active.
Don't act like that, bro.
You used to be cool. You used to be
What?
now you my enemy. Ain't nobody talking to you, girl. This was that 5 minute again, that 5 minute entry right here, where we came out bullish and then just melted and retraced to the 50. Oh yeah, there it is, right there, full effect. Big pips to the downside. I'll lay the chart, but got about 10 pips here, and then you know if we push through and leak, like liquidity grab based off of that, but 18 pips to there. a little bit more than what it was tonight.
Pull this down for you.
You can make me swing on you. Let's see. Come on, AU, what we got for the bag tonight? All right, so what we gonna do? If this push bullish, what they gonna do is push bullish. Then they're gonna pull all the way back down. Show you where your stop should have been at. Then, if it's gonna continue bullish, then it's gonna push all the way back up. Or it might just melt from here. I don't know. We got to see because it's pump faking right now. I was expecting more, more volume, more volatility, but as we can see, ain't too much of nothing happening tonight. So potentially we should have waited until we got above here and then made a decision. But overall, you know, we got some tight stops. We got a tight 50% level. So, you know, ultimately that's going to be my saving grace. We got a real stop, and then I got a pre-stop. So before we get to that real stop, we're going to bust down them pre-stops first. And then that way, you know, we can protect a little bit more of the paper on the back end. We used to be cool. We used to be all right. Now you my enemy. Paper tray holding. See what BTC doing. Pull it all the way back. So you got to trail them stops. Situation like this, right there on your TP, especially when you know you're doing some counter trend type action. Better head got up out of there. I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I don't be giving out no pump fake. This right here is funky. If I wouldn't have trailed stops here, let's see what I got clapped. Oh no, I would have smashed targets on that one. If I didn't trail the stops. And then this trade that I called last week finally reaching targets. Yeah. Let me see the original on that one. I think this is it right here. Yeah, 19,838. Yeah. That's what we got in right here. We was originally targeting there. Trail the stops. We got to trail that somewhere over here. Yeah, I had trail the stops right under here because we was pushing and breaking through. And then we came back and I got popped right over there. And then as you can see, continuation. Kind of stopped taking the buys after here because we didn't make it deep into the support. And then we pushed up here, and we also didn't make it deep into the support. So I caught the shorts here, and I caught the shorts here. Once I saw this high, and then this high, and then as you can see, once we came from here, we came down and we tried to push above, failure, and we broke that low. So lower low. We came and we failed to break this high. So my mind automatically. It's like automatically, but it immediately get there. Automatically, you go and I'm looking for the shorts at that point. So yeah, I just forgot about the fake out. BTC like to fake out before it go to where it's trying to go. So you got the fake here. We shorted. We can grab some liquidity. Potentially, if we start breaking short or below lows here, potentially come back, start that downtrend. Gorgeous. Bro be doing that shit. Throat be tight. Gorgeous. Oh, what we doing? What the hell is this? I don't know what I just put on the chart. Go back. But ultimately, this is what I can see without the lines. So, if we come down and start breaking through supports right over here at this point, and potentially start back over that downtrend. But we did break through 4-hour highs, so potentially it could keep bullish. At this point, I think paper trade might be dead in the water. I don't know. We ain't got out of there yet. Okay, never mind. We ain't got out of there yet. But if I was in this paper trade, I don't think I would hold this. Simply because I know support is right there. You failing to break lows, so you got strike two. It's still early in the session, but at the same time, we've only created the Asian low. We haven't created the Asian high still, so only way we would have the Asian high is if this price action starts breaking through the lows right down here. Then at that point, this area up here becomes the Asian high area. You got the low, look for a retest of the Asian low, and then potentially catch the shorts to break through this 4-hour support. But I don't think that's gonna happen. It could, but or it could do what we talked about, or what I talked about earlier over here. Come over here, consolidate, 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 pump fake, push up. Or consolidate, 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 pump fake, push down. Just like we got over here yesterday. Price action open bully. We retraced it. We pushed higher. We started to consolidate. We shifted the 15-minute trend bearish and then got up out of that thing. So at this point, I done been on for a little minute. I'll probably watch about another 15-minute candle close. I know 9 o'clock candle likes to retrace. So let's see. Struggling to make it through support. It could come all the way back down here and then still push bullish. So we ain't early, but it is what it is at this point. Simply because we said I said and I waited for this, I waited for that, I waited for this, and then I got in. So starting to see confirmations I need to see to confirm that this is going to continue to go bullish, confirm to continue to hold, confirm not to shut the whole trade down at negative 3 pips. But I need to start seeing getting above the hot zone. Why is it so big? 15 minutes. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with it on that. UJ, let's see what UJ doing. Bump out to that hourly. Yeah, so potentially if we took that trade, price is still, or if we were sitting here and was watching for the trade, so if I was trading UJ, this would have been the first alert to my eyes that price is where I need to be for it to go bullish. So as we mark that area, go down to the 15, I'll show you how I would have got in. I know I already talked about this earlier, but I want to put this up, something like this. So come back, retest, fade, break the low. So potentially what got in there. I want to put this up just to see how throughout the week when I come back and look at it, see how it's progressed. I took the stops, something like this. 1 under. Ooh, shit, that's 38 pips. When did UJ's range start to get back so big? I don't know if I would have had a 38 pip. I probably would have this 1 under here. That's still 24 pips. That's still pretty big. Yeah. Then hit that paper trade. So everybody know we ain't pump faking. Ain't no paper trade, ain't no pump fake around here. We call out the real and everything else be what it is. What was going right here? Oh yeah, last night's trade. GJ, we're looking for GJ to close back above 165 to 85. Right now it's big bearish, so wait for the big bearishness to be over. See what AU doing. Pump faking again, back to the lows. Nothing. GJ. Yeah. Just gotta wait for this to be over. If it comes back down, if it fails to break this low, then there you go. Double bottom that thing on a 1 hour stretch, 1 hour chart. Take it back into the highs. So hope I had to take it blind. Something like this. No, this is potentially liquidity grab. Target that 1 hour chart. And then I will have stops. One under here. So about this risky way to set up, risky way to trade right here though, because this will be a buy stop, and this will be there because I wouldn't be able to be at the charts anymore. So, but at this point, I wouldn't want to take this trade like this. But this would be the setup I would be looking for. Come back down. This is where we are now, pushing back down, retest, failure to break through the support, then get back to the top side. But you have to wait for that to set up. Yeah, chop back down, even potentially manipulate, you know. Then give you some double bottom type action right down here, and then get up to that. And then not being at the charts during the London, New York, potentially push up through that thing, target the highs. And that would be the idea because price action on the higher time frame is bullish. Big bully closing above 4 hour levels. I wouldn't necessarily look at this as a liquidity grab right over here, simply because we pushed above, pulled back, pushed above. Now we're closing back within the range, but I would like to see how quickly we get back up out of that range. So I wouldn't look, because we stayed above and was able to produce new highs, I wouldn't consider that a liquidity grab. Now we would have pushed up and then came back and did immediately and then started down. Yeah, liquidity grab there. So I do think this is going to continue to go big bully. See what AU doing. Okay, we coming up out of default in them loans. Coming up out of default. Okay. Yeah. This is plain as day. You can easily see the break and the retest and then scoot up out of that thing. So if I would have took my own analysis on GU, let me see. This is overall bearish on a higher time frame, so I know I wouldn't have been targeting up there. I probably would hit the bottom of this 4H level. And then we'll reset this. And then I would have had stops right below this 1 hour's resistance that we broke above and stayed above. So potentially would have been a 12 pip stop, 64 pip take profit, easy peasy. Looking at that price action, that looked like it's something that took off during the London. Let's see. Yep, London, pre-London. Pre-London, gave you a double bottom against the Asian high and got up out of that thing. And that's another reason I mark up my sessions the way I do. Me seeing this price action, being able to see the time down at the bottom, I know we got the Asian high, double bottom, pre-London, pushed you into the high. So we got the London high, New York low, New York high. I can see that, but I put the lines on there, so it stands out even more. Let's see what we had. So that's what it normally would look like. New York, London, Asian, then Asian again. Yeah. New York low, New York high. AU came all the way back down. Pump faked us again. I'm about to get up out, bro. AU don't want to do You don't want to do right. You just want to play with me. Hey, ain't not the type to like to get played with. And you just want to play. I don't want to play. I want to make a lot of money. Go up for me. I just need to go up a couple more pips, you know. Let me get in profits, you know. Let me enjoy the wealth, you know. 5 pips, 6 pips, you know. You can do that for me, eh? No? Tripping. You know, I just need a couple pips. Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. Pump faking to the downside again. This is a real funky price action. I don't think I've ever seen it like that. It ain't doing nothing. It ain't breaking the lows, it ain't breaking highs, it's just playing. So this is the point where you just really sit on your hands until something you identify early on the charts gets hit, positively or negatively. But what I am starting to kind of frame is high area, low, lower high, equal low, potential lower high, lower low. Damn, it's quiet. Say something. What's up, buddy? Sitting trying to make a little something go on, you know.
Try this.
What is that?
For me.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot news.
Mommy,
News.
it's good though.
News.
It's good though.
News. Oh, I forgot about that shit there, boy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's go. Take your whole, clench your whole throat up. Come.
I was wondering why the hell price action was acting like that. I was like, this shit don't look.
Okay, get your cap
This
up,
look
come on.
retarded. I don't understand
Please
none
don't
of
pull
this.
on those. I just folded those.
And some crackers or something. God. Yeah, I forgot about that news. Um, uh, yeah, we definitely had a riskier situation now, simply because we don't necessarily know which way that news could potentially push the market. But oh yeah, tweezer bottoms. This is it right here. If you ever catch them tweezer bottoms in live chart action and it's in your favor, oh yeah, if you get the bears first and you're looking for bullish activity, catch some tweezer bottoms, you can trust in them. I stand on it. I'm gonna stamp that stamp of approval. Tweezer bottoms or tweezer tops. These ain't tweezer tops. You gotta have exact. These they gotta be exact. Tweezer. You can stand on it. Anytime you see this right here in the market, stand on it. You can believe in it. See how the top side closed? This is the bottom side. This is the part you're looking for right here. It gotta close like that though, yeah. And you gotta, be going back that way, bullish. Cause you see what happens afterwards. Boom. Let me find them again. You don't believe it, my friend? Let me find it again. Oh, here he goes again. Right over here. Tweezer bottoms. Tweezer bottoms. Tweezer bottoms. You can stand on them. Stamp of approval. If you're looking for a bullish, tweezer bottoms tell you where you can go. Let me see if I can find it to the top side. Gotta be exact. I mean, this ain't exact. As you can see, it melted. Tweezer right here. Boom. Tweezer tops. Melt. Bam. Bam. You can stand on them. Stamp it. Tweezer tops. If you're looking for if you was looking for the shorts, and you got the exact body positioning and the exact candle positioning at the top side, bam, tweezers. Bam. I'm telling you, I've seen it so many times in the market, especially if I be in a trade like I'm in right now, and then, if I was to get tweezer tops right up here, I'm out. I'm getting out because, I mean, even if it don't hold up, the times that I've seen it, yeah, you get smacked. Okay, AU. Okay, that might be that little news that's getting ready to come out. Priced in. We ain't closed above nothing, so I ain't, I got a little bit, more faith now, I guess. But yeah, this almost just as worse as Twitter tops, especially if we break the low. This so funky. Paper trade almost getting smashed. And with that paper trade set up, even if there was no news, I still would have took that short if it was a big range to the downside. Especially since we got this right here. I'm looking, or I was looking for the counter trend retracement trade. I was looking. The initial thought idea was to look for the counter trend retracement trade before price action potentially resume back bearish. And I think we potentially could be going back bearish from here simply because we shifted the structure on the 1 hour. Now we need a confirmation of a closure below a 4 hour structure to confirm. But yeah. And we got news coming out, so I'm gonna close up some of these. Did you see me, V? Yeah, this is raggedy on the 1 minute. Start breaking lows. I'm about to start getting out of positions. Positiones. Let's see how the trend line hold up. Trend line probably about to get smacked. See what I'm saying? She wrapped my brain. Ooh. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is risky business right here. Paper trade about to make a comeback. Get up out of here. About to get up on up out of there. Anything going on tonight, man. Price action just bang, 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 bang. Yeah, I don't think I'm about to get on up out of here, y'all. Ain't nothing going on, man. We just done call it a little pump fake action. You know, we'll come back and try it again tomorrow. Yeah, I think we ain't ready to catch nothing right now. I'm probably stay on by 11. But I probably just won't be live. Yeah, this might be going down, down, down. Red night going down, down, down. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of some of these businesses. Soon as we hit -3 pill, get up out of that thing. But yeah, I think I'm about to go ahead and slide. I think pivot trade might actually play out right here with this news. Let's see what happens. But yeah, like, subscribe, holla at your boy. You see something, you know. It's funky right here. It is what it is. I'm prepared to take out the loss. I'm prepared. I prepared mentally yesterday for today. So I knew it was a possibility that I could take an L today. But I am okay. Because I got 3 pip. Stop loss. Yes. Hoshi Toshi. I'll see you next time.